Nepal's Everest cleanup economy, where garbage pays better than glory. In Nepal, cleaning up Everest pays more than climbing it. Welcome to Weird Geo Economy, the show where we explore the strangest, high-altitude, low-oxygen money systems operating in the world's most unexpected places. Today, we're heading to the roof of the world, Mount Everest, where the highest-paying gig isn't conquering the summit. It's picking up the trash left behind by those who did. Yes, Nepal has quietly built an economy around cleaning up Everest, and it's turning garbage into gold. We're deep in the Himalayas, straddling the Khumbu region of Nepal, home to Mount Everest, the world's highest peak at 8,848 meters. Every year, hundreds of climbers from across the globe descend on Nepal with dreams of reaching the top, each of them paying between $30,000 and $100,000 for the privilege. But behind the scenes, a different crew makes the climb for another reason: trash. These aren't tourists. They're high-altitude Sherpas, guides, and specially trained cleanup climbers who ascend the mountain not to reach the summit, but to retrieve the litter, oxygen bottles, tents, ropes, and human waste that have accumulated over decades. In recent years, this task has become so organized and so profitable that cleaning Everest is now a viable career path, sometimes earning more than traditional summit attempts. Strangest markets, where trash sometimes pays better than trophies. This is Nepal's Everest waste economy, a high-risk, high-reward operation where teams of professional Sherpas and mountaineers are paid thousands of dollars to collect trash from the world's most famous mountain. Since the early 2000s, but especially after 2019, Nepal has come under increasing international pressure to address Everest's worsening trash problem. With over 5,000 kilograms of waste left behind annually, including discarded gear, plastic, gas canisters, and even frozen human excrement, the government was forced to act. So Nepal flipped the problem into an opportunity. It launched a program that pays Sherpas and cleanup climbers per kilogram of trash brought down, up to $2 to $3 per kilo, with bonuses for particularly difficult items, like tents frozen into glacier ice or canisters stuck in the death zone. Elite climbers who participate in these missions can earn $4,000 to $6,000 per season, which in Nepal is a life-changing amount of money, especially when compared to the risks and limited earnings of guiding less experienced climbers to the top. Because Everest's trash problem had reached crisis levels, threatening both the environment and Nepal's reputation as a top mountaineering destination. With over 300 climbers on the mountain during peak season and dozens of support staff per expedition, the trash left behind each year includes abandoned tents and sleeping bags, broken ladders and ropes, empty oxygen canisters, fuel containers, plastic food wrappers and cans, and yes, frozen human waste. Above Camp 3, 7,200 meters, everything becomes exponentially harder to carry, so climbers often dump gear to lighten their loads, even if it means leaving it forever. International backlash from environmental groups and climbers led Nepal to mandate waste removal quotas and require each climber to deposit a $4,000 waste deposit, refunded only if they bring back at least 8 kilograms of trash. But the real engine behind the cleanup effort? Sherpas and climbers paid to do it professionally. Who can make more money cleaning Everest than chasing summit glory? This growing eco-economy involves Sherpas, many of whom are trained not only in high-altitude logistics, but also waste retrieval techniques, including how to extract frozen gear embedded in the ice. Local NGOs and expedition companies who now offer eco-expeditions that focus partly or entirely on cleanup, creating ethical climbing packages. The Nepalese government, which coordinates the effort, imposes rules and provides funding and logistical support. And sponsors, including global brands and environmental organizations, who are now funding cleanup campaigns for PR and ESG purposes. Ironically, some Sherpas who clean the mountain are former summit guides who switched to garbage work because the pay is better and the pressure is lower. Sir. Since 2019, over 25,000 kilograms of trash have been removed from Everest, including dead bodies, which had to be airlifted after being frozen in place for decades. Some Sherpas have turned trash recovery into an art project, creating sculptures and installations out of old gear to raise awareness of Everest's environmental crisis. The Nepalese military has been deployed to assist with cleanup efforts, making Everest one of the only mountains in the world where soldiers pick up litter at 8,000 meters. In Nepal, the future of Everest isn't just about who gets to the top. It's about who's willing to clean up after the summit fever breaks. And as trash piles turn into paychecks, the country is proving that even the world's highest peak can support an economy based on sustainability, dignity, and recovery. Because on Everest, it turns out the real climb isn't to the summit. It's back down, carrying someone else's garbage. Subscribe to Weird Geo Economy for more high-stakes, high-altitude stories from the world.